Okay, everybody, are you ready to see me put together a delicious mashed potato bowl for freeze drying? Kinda loosely on the KFC type idea of a mashed potato bowl, but we're going to be using the rotisserie chicken that I've done previously, and we're going to make us some nice bowls and freeze dry them. So you can have it freeze dried or fresh, either way. So what I'm going to start out with is I have 1/2 of a cup of the drippings from that chicken that we rotisseried. I'm going to put that in my pot here. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of water to that. I'm going to bring that to a boil. Once that's up to a boil, I'll give it a taste and see what seasoning I need to add to that. So let me get this boiling and I'll be right back. Alright, that's boiling. It's got a good chicken flavor, but we need to season that. So I'm going to tell you to season it to taste. But I'm going to be adding, let's see, some garlic powder. About a 1/2 teaspoon. Some onion powder. About a 1/2 teaspoon. Some black pepper. I like black pepper. And a little bit of salt. Alright, let's give that a stir. See what that tastes like. Oh yeah, that tastes good. Perfect. Alright, so let me get a splash of water. My potatoes are boiling away nicely on the stove over there. So I got a splash of water here. We're going to mix in, you can use flour or cornstarch. I use cornstarch. A couple tablespoons, a tablespoon or so of cornstarch in there. Let's mix that up, make a nice little slurry out of that. Get that back to boiling again. Alright, we're just going to reduce the heat on that to about medium because that's really a rolling boil. And I'm just going to add this to the drippings here. I'm going to add it slowly because we don't want lumps. So I'm stirring it as I add it. And almost instantly that starts to thicken up. Just keep it heating until you got the consistency you want. That's all there is to making gravy. I'm happy with that. So let me rinse out my cup here because I ain't gonna keep dirtying more dishes. So let's put that in there. Look at that nice thick gravy. I should have went for a bigger cup, but that's all right. Oh yeah, that's good. So we're going to set that aside. I'm going to rinse out this pot and I'll be right back. Alright. Let's get that. Fill this half full of water. We're going to get that boiling. And we're going to take, I don't know, I'm going to boil up to 2 cups of corn. Frozen corn. Just because I absolutely love sweet corn. Alright, we'll get that boiled up and I'll be right back. Okay, So I have while that's boiling, my corn, I have 5 pounds of potatoes that I peeled and cut up in chunks and boiled till they were fork tender, and then drained them. We'll dump that into our big mixing bowl. I got 1 stick of butter. It's been out since I started this morning on that, so it's been out for an hour or so. While I was getting everything ready, so it's partially softened. We'll just get that cut up into chunks. Corn is well boiled. All right, where'd my masher go? And we're just going to mash these taters up. Get that butter well incorporated in that. Now I got about 8 ounces, just shy because I have used a little bit out of that, of shredded mild cheddar that I'm going to mix in with that. I like a little bit of cheese in my taters. Now, normally I just add milk to eyeball, but for the recipe, I'll just use that. We'll start off with 1/3 of a cup and see what happens. Oh man, these are looking good. A little bit more. That's another 1/3 of a cup. So we are up to 2/3. We're going to be adding our gravy to this, so I don't want it to get too runny. So let's go ahead and add our cup of gravy we just made. Oh man, is this smelling good. Let's get our slotted spoon and add that corn to that now. I'm draining most of the water off of this because my potatoes are about the right consistency right now. Let's give that a good mix. Get that corn incorporated in my taters. Last but not least, I wonder if I should add some more corn to that. I got 2 cups of my shredded rotisserie chicken going in. I might just cook me up another couple cups of corn for that. Just looking at that, I think it needs more corn. We'll take a bite of it here in a minute and see. You know what? You guys, I have more corn. So I'm going to just see how much more corn I got. So we had, I started out with 2 cups. I'm going to add another cup because that's what I got left. Another cup of corn, so that'll be a total of 3 cups of corn for your 5 pounds of potatoes. Alright, so let's add that extra cup of corn to that. We now have 3 cups of corn in there. And tasting that, I think it needs a little more flavor. So I dug out my chicken flavor bouillon powder, and I'm going to put about a tablespoon in there. And I'm going to put considerably more black pepper because I like black pepper. Give that a good mix. That bouillon just did the trick. Notched up that chicken flavor a little bit and added a little bit more salt to it, you know, from the bouillon. Oh yeah, that's good. All right, let's get set up and we will come and tray this up for the freeze dryer. Right back. All right, so we're shooting for 2.5 pounds per tray, and I need 3 trays to make 10 mils. So hopefully we got more than enough here. There you go. 3 trays, and you know what? I'm just getting too good at guessing this stuff because this last tray, bottom 2 trays have 2.5 pounds, which is 2.5 pounds. The top one's got 2.48 pounds. So just sly of 2.5 pounds, which is perfect for the freeze dryer, but bad for my lunch because I ain't got nothing for me to eat. But never mind. So I'm going to get this into the freezer, get them frozen solid. Once they're frozen solid, I'll fire up the freeze dryer. We'll get them transferred to the freeze dryer. Next time you see these, they'll be coming out of the freeze dryer. I'll see you then. And here we go, you guys. We're done. My mashed potato bowls are done. They shrank a little bit from the freeze drying process. We ran these. All my loads I run 40 plus hours. This was no exception. Just using this to kind of make sure they're all loose. Taking out my dividers. Now you guys know I like to package in my meal pouches. I'll tell you more about these in the taste test because we got some new codes to use. Open that up. We're going to put 3 squares in each pouch, which will make a nice amount of bowl. Let's break it up just a little bit, make it easier to seal. So I'll get these done off camera and we will be right back. Alrighty, we got those all bagged up. Let's open up our 300cc O2 absorbers. We'll pop one of these in each pouch. And we'll go ahead and zip those shut. I love it when the plan comes together and I don't have any extras. I buy these in packs of 10. That means everything got an absorber in it. I didn't lose one in my old age. Alright, let me get my sealer out and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys. I tell you, I might have to talk to my doctor. I'm going crazy. I labeled these bags for the next load that I'm going to be doing. That's in the freezer now. Oh my gosh. So these are mashed potato bowls, so I've scribbled it out. I don't really want to say what the original is. You might have caught it on the video, but I want to try and edit that out because I like my ideas, you know, my recipes to be new to you. So my heat sealer is heated up. We're going to go ahead and put our heat seal on these. I'm going to run it until it looks melted along the edge. Get it sealed. I will go through these and scratch out and relabel them to the mashed potato bowl so that sometime in the future when I'm getting it, if I want a mashed potato bowl, I'll get that and not open this up thinking it's something else. All right, Got those all heat sealed. Now it's getting late at night, so I will be back tomorrow afternoon and we'll open one of these up and have it for lunch. I'll see you then. Okay, let's dig into my mashed potato bowl. Time for my lunch. It's been a few days since I packaged this. Let's get this open. Take out my O2 absorber. There we go, that's what we got on the inside. Now, in general, I put 3/4 of a cup of water, but I am going to be sparing on this because I don't want my potatoes to be too mushy. So I think I'm going to start with about a 1/2 cup of water. Give that a stir, which again I normally don't do right away, but mashed potatoes rehydrate so quickly that I'm not worried about anything turning to powder. Okay, but definitely needs more. So we'll go to our 3/4. A little bit more. Give that a stir. And that is looking good. Very hot. So let's give that a seal. That tastes good. And we're going to wait for 2 minutes. So I'll see you in 2 minutes. Alright, that's been about 2 minutes. Let's give that another stir. Oh yeah, that is looking good. Not too thick, thin. But the challenge is going to be, is that chicken going to rehydrate with such a thick sauce? Let me see if I can get a piece of that chicken. It's going to rehydrate. Oh, yeah. Now that pretty much right now tastes good, that piece of chicken I pulled out. But I always let them sit for 4 minutes. So we'll do another 2 minutes and I'll be right back. Alrighty, there we go. That's been another 2 minutes for a total of 4. These are looking delicious. Now let me tell you about these meal pouches because we got some new codes for you. So I get these meal pouches from topmylar.com, and they have a deal where if you go into their website at topmylar.com and you place an order of $50 or more, you can use the code BIBS right there, and you can save $5 on orders of $50 or more. Now they've also got a one-time use coupon code, and that one is, you can use code BIBS10 right there, BIBS10, I think I got that right, BIBS10 as a coupon code, and you will save 10% on any of your orders. Now that's a single use only coupon, so use it wisely. Do it when you got a big order. So if you got an order of say $55, you don't want to use the BIBS 10, because by using the code BIBS you're already going to save $5, which is 10%. So you want to use that BIBS 10 wisely, because it's a single-use code. So when you got a big large order and it's anything on their website and there's no limit on that order, you can have that order be as big as you want and you'll save 10%. So topmylar.com is a place to get these bags, and as everybody knows, I love their pouches, and they are generously, if you use the BIBS 10 code, I do make a small percentage, which helps my channel very much. So thank you very much for considering them. So let's get this dished out. Look at those mashed potatoes. Oh my gosh, they are so good. Obviously, you can eat this straight from the pouch, which is why I like them so much. But I like to show you guys what you're getting in the pouch if you follow my recipe. So let's do that. Spread that out just a little bit. That is so good. We're going to doctor that up just a little bit, you know, for my thumbnail. So let's dig in and just see how well this came back. The smell on this is gorgeous. Oh man. You guys, this is fantastic. Got that chicken flavor in there. Oh man. The sweet corn, a little bit of cheese, and chicken gravy. Oh man, this is so good. And it came back beautifully. That rotisserie chicken just really adds something to these mashed potatoes. I'll put KFC's mashed potato bowl to shame, let me tell you. I was worried because the mashed potatoes are so thick. I didn't want runny mashed potatoes, whether or not the chicken would rehydrate. And my chicken came back very well. But I would caution you. Oh man, that's so good. But I would caution you that you don't want big chunks of chicken in there. Because if you put big chunks like cubes of chicken, I don't think that would rehydrate with the thickness of the potatoes as well. So the shredded chicken in small shreds comes back beautifully, but a big chunk of chicken, to get that whole chunk or cube of chicken to rehydrate, you're gonna have to make your potatoes too watery. That's just my opinion. But by shredding it fairly finely, that chicken has come back very nicely. The potatoes are nice and thick like they should be. The corn has maintained its corn texture. It's just everything it balances out perfectly. So I'm going to finish this off camera. I thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Freeze-dried mashed potato bowl. You got to try it.